Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you all are having a wonderful Valentine's Day celebrating. So today I'm going to be doing something that is gonna be a little bit different for Valentine's Day. So to answer the question, do I have a Valentine? The answer is no, I am single. And yeah, I am still waiting for my prince to come. I'm waiting, yes, to be very Disney, I'm waiting for my prince to come. Yeah, I am single, and for Valentine's Day, I thought I should do the Disney World Single Rider Challenge. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to go to all of the Disney parks that have single rider attractions, that have attractions that offer a single rider queue line, and do those attractions. So come celebrate with me at Walt Disney World. This is the Disney World Single Rider Challenge. And we are starting it off over here at Animal Kingdom. So if you don't know what a single rider line is, there's certain attractions throughout Walt Disney World that will offer a single rider line in addition to the regular standby line and also the lightning lane line. Select attractions have a single rider line, and it basically, if you are a party of one, you get to have a shorter wait time, because essentially what they do with the single rider line is they use the single riders to fill, like if they have, for example, a party of 3 and you know the ride cars seat 4, they would go ahead and be able to always grab somebody to fill in. So you usually can get in very, very quickly. That's the beauty of the single rider line. The rides that have single rider too, I've done this before when I'm with groups, like when I'm with my friends or my family, like we will utilize the single rider line just because you can get in so much faster. So we're all kind of like, all right, see you after, we'll meet back up in a bit here. Sometimes it just works out good that way, that you can be like, okay, bye guys, we'll break up for a little bit and then come back together after the ride. That way you can just kind of skip the long wait. It does work. So I'll talk a little bit more about what rides are all in the single rider line category as we go throughout the day. But I will tell you, there are 3 rides that are all single rider, and they happen to be in 3 separate parks. So we're kind of doing like a 3-park in 1 day challenge with this, which I love doing things like this. It makes the day, for me, you know, like more exciting. It's like something that you don't typically just do this. Like, oh, I'm going to go to 3 different parks and ride just one thing at each one of those 3 parks. Keeps it exciting around here, you know? I'm already getting distracted by cute animals, because look at these guys. Oh my goodness. Are they like warthogs? They're running. They're like playing with each other. Look at them. I have never seen them this active. Oh, oh look, they're playing. Leave it to me to already be off topic, because cute animals. That's always going to be what would distract me. My very first park of the day is Animal Kingdom, and the ride I have to do here is Expedition Everest. That is the one that has the single rider queue line in this park. So we're gonna head over to Asia. Yes, Asia is where it's at. Also, so I thought this would be kind of fun. I like having conversations down in the comments, and so this video is all about love, and while it's about being single for me, you know, it's one of those things, like when you're single on Valentine's Day, and everyone, you know, has different thought processes, but I've always been one, like I still love Valentine's Day. Even years like this year when I'm single, it's like, I still, like, I'm a hopeless romantic. I always have been, always will be. Like, I have faith that like everything will fall into place when it is meant to be. So yeah, I know my prince is out there, like it's gonna happen. So yeah, that being said, I love stories. Like I am truly a hopeless romantic. Like I love anytime that I meet like a couple or like just somebody that, you know, is married or in a relationship. Like I love hearing other people's love stories, like how they met, how like when they knew like that person was the one. I'm a sappy hopeless romantic, what can I say? So you know what I thought would be fun? Leave in the comments below, what is your love story? If you are married, in a relationship, I want to know, what is your love story? And you know what, also, while we're on the topic, while you're typing things down there, do you have any advice for me, for a single woman? I need advice. Give me advice. How'd you meet the one? How'd you make it work? It is Yeti time. Who else read that in, or heard that in like Stacy voice? Who remembers Stacy from Must Do Disney in the in-room Disney TV? That was one of her lines. It's Yeti time. And oh my goodness, you see, this is when the single rider line comes in so handy. This right here is the extended queue for Everest. Oh my gosh, it is a busy day in the parks today. It is a 90-minute wait. Oh my goodness. This ride is very efficient, so it's rare that you see this attraction with such a long wait. That is crazy town. But yeah, I gotta get down in there is the single rider entrance. And you see days like this, it can work out so good. Even if you're with a group of people, that's like I was saying earlier, y'all just can be like, see you after the ride. Skip the 90-minute wait. Use that 90 minutes somewhere else together. There's a lot of cheer competitions in town this week, so shout out to all the cheerleaders that are here competing. But yeah, that's definitely why the crowds are so crazy these past couple days. But yeah, there's Lightning Lane entrance over there. You can see the regular standby line is massive. But yeah, actually right over here is single rider entrance. Here we go, single rider line. All right, here we go.
Put your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside.
Up here, like all of property. Look at Spaceship Earth over there. We have to go there too today. We have to go all over property. That was so much fun. Oh my goodness. There they go.
Me too, girl. Me too.
Oh, there's Kevin. So cute. Well, that worked out really well. So that was one of the longer times that I've waited to do single rider. Like typically I'd say on an average day, if you go in single rider for Everest, you're on in like not even 5 minutes. Like you literally most of the time just walk right on. Today though, because it was like a 90-minute queue, I waited maybe like 15 minutes, which is nothing. Like that's still not bad when you're like, oh, I actually had to wait 15 minutes. Like that's incredible. So like I keep saying, utilize the single rider line when you see it. You know, it's fun to ride rides with your friends and family, but you know, if it's an attraction that you all like really want to do and you could use that 90 minutes, you know, somewhere else doing things together, I kind of always recommend that as a little tip. And sometimes you even luck out and get to ride like with your family that you're waiting in the single rider line with. Like it was really funny, the guy who was stood in front of me, they just needed to fill 2 seats, and I guess there was all large groups in the standby, so they literally just grabbed both me and him. So like if we would have actually been together, like knew each other, we'd be getting to end up riding together anyway. And it's worked out like that before when I've done single rider with my family in the past. So there you go. But now we're not wasting any more time. We gotta head over to our very next part. We're gonna head to Hollywood Studios next. Probably one of the quickest visits ever to Animal Kingdom. I'm already heading back to my car. It hasn't even been, not even an hour. Like no, not at all. We're just heading right on to the next thing. Whether you're a single rider or you're traveling with your sweetheart, Disney World is the best place to take a vacation to. And as always, I recommend planning with my sponsor on the channel, 407 and the On Vacation Company. Their travel agents can help you with all the details, so you just get to relax and enjoy your vacation. I'm back in the car now, about to drive over to Hollywood Studios. I'm laughing because I just texted two of my single friends and told them like what I was doing today, what my whole video concept was, and they both said, do you remember a couple years ago they sold, I'm sure you can still get them somewhere, they sold a t-shirt that said single rider looking for my party of two, and it was like Disney sold this, and it's so funny. I was gonna mention this because I actually thought about this shirt and I was thinking, oh, it's a shame I don't own that I could have wore it for this video. But my friend said that what we need to do is we're gonna have a girls' night and we are all going to wear those shirts and go around like doing this challenge at Walt Disney World, and maybe we'll find Prince Charming that way. Like that could be, maybe that's the thing that we need to be doing. But anyway, now off we go over to Hollywood Studios. And just like that, I just parked here at Hollywood Studios. So, game plan. To complete this challenge, I have to do, like I said, it's 3 parks in one day. There's none at Magic Kingdom that are single rider. So I had to do Animal Kingdom, we just checked that off, Hollywood Studios here, which is where I just parked, and then Epcot. So I was debating all day, I'm like, do I park here at Hollywood Studios, go into Studios, do that, and then get back in the car, drive to Epcot. It's really not that far a drive, but it's just like every time you do that, it's then like the entire parking and walking up there, tramming to the front of the park, and you know, like the whole process repeats itself again. So I'm thinking, and this would be just more fun because, you know, I love the Skyliner, I'm gonna utilize Disney transportation, and so I parked here at Hollywood Studios, but we're gonna go to Epcot first. I'm gonna jump on the Skyliner, we're gonna go to Epcot, I'm gonna utilize Disney transportation, leave my car here at Studios, we'll go to Epcot, do the ride at Epcot, come back on the Skyliner, or even boat. I could do the boats too. Usually I feel like for me, I'd like to do this as a challenge as well one day and see what mode of transportation is quicker, but for me, I feel like the Skyliner is just faster. But yeah, we'll come back here to Studios, do what we have to do at Studios, and then my car will already be here waiting for me when I'm done. Like, I think this is now the plan. We're utilizing Disney transportation, we're making it work. An appropriate car decal for Hollywood Studios. I gotta get that for my dad. My dad would love that.
There's the Epcot ball. It is. We're gonna end up in France. Look at us, open parking.
You know where my mind always goes to is when I take the Skyliner, right over there. Oh, I'm in a wrap now, so you can't really see, but right. Oh, actually, it's really weird. On the camera, you can see through the wrap better than the human eye can. It's very strange, but anyway, that Joffrey's cart that's right down there, one of my favorite places. And Joffrey's does amazing like Valentine's Day special drinks that I love. It's like chocolate covered strawberry, which always a good thing. So I'm contemplating like, should I get one of those when I come like my way back through here as I head to Hollywood Studios? Just might have to happen. But then the other thing is Disney has released a ton of great treats for Valentine's Day. They have, this is on DisneyParksBlog.com, they have the Disney Eats foodie guide, and some of these things just look so incredible. There's a lot at Disney Springs. It used to be that I feel like they would just do the Valentine's Day treats like on Valentine's Day or maybe like a day or so before. This year, a lot of them started February 1st, but I just still, the month has been so crazy and flying by already. I haven't gotten to try any of these things yet, and there's a lot that look really, really, really good. There we go, that's at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Boardwalk, Contemporary, there's a ton. This looks so good. I wanna get it from, I believe that is at Polynesian? Yes, at the Pineapple Lanai, they have the Valentine's Day float. Listen to this, it is Dole Whip Raspberry, my favorite type of Dole Whip, with Rosa Sparkling Red. So it's served with champagne. Is that not the coolest thing ever? With raspberries and strawberries. I would love to, maybe on Valentine's Day, that's what I will do, is go and have that. And then yeah, just look at all the good things. I went to see if there was anything, there's Magic Kingdom Park. I wanna see if there's anything at Hollywood Studios. Okay, Hollywood Studios has 2 offerings. There's at the Hollywood Brown Derby, a red velvet, I guess it's that one right there, red velvet white chocolate mousse atop a chocolate cookie. And then Trolley Car Cafe, that's their Starbucks location, has a strawberry red velvet whoopie pie. I love red velvet. It is like my favorite cake flavor. Red velvet cake filled with cream cheese buttercream, topped with strawberry buttercream. Look at that right there. I think I might need to get that. Yeah. Maybe that's what I will get. Also, Epcot's supposed to have some yummy things. And then that's Disneyland Park. But yeah, I feel like this is only appropriate during my Valentine's Day challenge. I should treat myself to a Valentine's treat. We are in Epcot, and look, here's the butterfly this is when me and my mom were here just the other day. I was like, we have a few topiaries that are out for Flower and Garden already. We were standing like over on that bridge and saw it just from a distance, but how pretty. I am excited for Flower and Garden. Seeing things like this, I'm excited. So here in Epcot, I have one ride to do, and that is Test Track. That is the ride in this park with a single rider line. Now there is one other ride that in the past has had a single rider line just as like a rarity, and that would be Soarin'. So actually not that long ago, Soarin' was testing for a very brief time. We're testing having a single rider line. They had a cast member standing out front with a sign for a single rider line, and I know that's how it works out in Disneyland, and yeah, I would love for them to bring that permanently here to Epcot, but yeah, at the moment that is not the case. We do not at the moment have a single rider line for Soarin'. So currently, as of today, there's only one ride with single rider in this park, and it's Test Track. Oh my goodness, look at this. They have the carpeting ready, like the beginning stages. They have it all, what's the word I'm looking for? The dirt is now exposed. They've like stripped back the grass. And yeah, they're getting ready to, they have little flags. You see they're like lining out some of the different shapes. I can see a butterfly. Actually, they have that kind of like either spray painted or maybe like some type of wire there to show. Oh my gosh, look at this. This was what me and my mom saw, and I was saying I cannot wait to come back when it is finished. I love Monsters Inc., one of my favorite Disney Pixar movies. So look, they show you where to stand here to take a photo, and it seriously is 3D artwork. Wow, that is incredible. I love that. That is such a talent. Like, it's a talent regardless, just to be able to draw like that, but to have to plan out and know how you have to size different things to create that effect that it's 3D, that just blows my mind. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, the updates keep coming. They have the carpeting done on this side. Oh, that is so beautiful. Something my mom always talks about this. We love that throughout the festivals, it's so cool to see it like right now. You see how the flowers are so tiny and you can actually see the dirt patches in between each one. Midway through the festival, they're all like grown up and you can't see anything but flowers. You don't see the dirt in the middle. The whole thing is full and it just looks so vibrant. So yeah, I always love seeing it in like the beginning stage like this. Oh, how exciting. All right, let's see what we're working with. Oh my word, okay. 120 minute standby. And this is why we love single rider. Also, this right here is the lightning lane. It goes all the way back through here. But single rider is open. That was my fear, because this isn't always a guarantee that they'll have the single rider line open. I'd say 9 times out of 10 it is, but some days that they just don't need it, they won't open it up. And I was like, watch me come all this way and the single rider line not be open, but it's open, so we are good to go. We are finally about to board. That was the longest single rider experience. I'll tell you guys everything that happened, but we're finally boarding. Yay.
Welcome to the sea track. We'll begin with the capabilities.
That ride is always such an adrenaline rush. Like, you forget how fast it feels like when you're going around, especially when it banks up this part right here. I love it. It is amazing. So what had happened, I got in line for the single rider line. You saw how backed up the queue line was when I was getting in. Apparently they had gone down, and like right as they were coming in, they were like making an announcement that they were still delayed. The single rider line was literally like backed up to the door, like right where you entered, and like usually that flows like pretty quickly. Like this was definitely the longest I've ever waited for single rider. So yeah, they went down, and then I was talking to some of the people around me, and they were saying that it was a family that was over in the regular standby line, and they said that they had been there for 40 minutes and had not moved. They would only move up little inches when other people would bail out of line. So they had been down for a while, but they said it was one of those things, like you get to a certain point, they were like very far into the line, so you get to that point where you have to like make a decision, like are we riding it out and hoping, and there's like the longer that you wait, the more committed you feel, because you know like, oh my gosh, what if it comes back up right when I leave type thing. So I ended up waiting maybe like a half hour, because thankfully at one point I was debating like, do I go get a snack and then like come back? But then they made the announcement like 10 minutes into me standing there that they went back up. So I then just had to wait it out. But obviously they had to get through a lot of people. So I waited about a half hour for that. But I mean, hey, like the regular standby line was 120 minutes, so not bad. But yeah, typically I've been able to get on test track using the single rider like 10 minutes or less. So it can be a good hack when the ride doesn't break down. And just look at those gorgeous flowers, it's so pretty. Can't believe they already have these done. It feels so weird to be heading out of Epcot already, because like in theory I have not been here that long. Most of the time here has just been spent in the queue line for test track. And you know, it's the festival, so many things look and smell good, but I am a woman on a mission right now. I gotta get over to Hollywood Studios to complete this challenge. Long time no see, Skyliner. Right here is where we saw that snake that one time. Just like right in here, hanging out. Or maybe we were getting off the Skyliner. He might have been over there. But yeah, be aware. Watch your step when you come through here. Just got off the Skyliner and we are at our third and final park of the day, Hollywood Studios. Oh, we got a pop-up meet and greet. We have two of the dwarfs, and it looks like Pinocchio and Geppetto are down there meeting and greeting. Well, that's cute. But yeah, we are here to ride one ride, and it is back in Galaxy's Edge. Here at Studios, there's a bit of a technicality with this park. Traditionally, there are two attractions that have single rider lines. The one that I'm going to in Galaxy's Edge, which is Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run, that is a single rider attraction. The other one, this is why it's kind of a technicality today, traditionally Rock and Roller Coaster has a single rider line, but Rock and Roller Coaster is down for its refurbishment. So truly, like, to make this a proper challenge, I would have had to have done that one as well. I'm still calling it a proper challenge because I'm doing it as of today. At this moment in time, I'm able to achieve all of the single rider attractions at the park at the current moment. But yeah, if Rock and Roller Coaster was open, that one does have a single rider line. But honestly, if you know me, I'm not really a fan of Rock and Roller Coaster, so it kind of worked out in my favor that I don't have to be pressured to do it. It's closed for refurbishment, guys. What can I say? Too bad. It is one of the things, I've only ever done Rock and Roller Coaster once. I didn't like how it jostled my neck around, and people have told me if you kind of put the restraint down tighter, it shouldn't do that. Maybe once it's refurbished, it will actually be smoother. And yeah, we will try it again in the future. Just not today, because it's closed. Closed for refurbishment. Star Tours is only a 10-minute wait, that's good. But I am going to Millennium Falcon, which I saw was only a 40-minute wait in the app, so single rider hopefully should be walk on. I've had two like complicated single rider lines so far, especially Test Track. Test Track was a hot mess at the moment. So here's hoping we have better luck in Batu. I always love the transition if you listen to the music as you enter in under the tunnel and you go into Galaxy's Edge. It's so cool. The theming at Galaxy's Edge is so cool. Galaxy's Edge always takes my breath away. This was very special. I was here on opening day for when this land opened back in 2019. That was my first ever like opening day of a land at Disney. So I feel like I always have a special place in my heart for Galaxy's Edge. There's Here's the Falcon, standby is 35, and then yeah, right over here, you'll find the single rider queue. There's seriously nobody back in here with me. We're just gonna go right on up. Okay, I don't want to speak too soon, but so far this has been the best single rider line experience we've had today. And then the cool thing with this single rider is you come to this point here, it says hangar bays, you can go either direction. Most people continue on this way because you see it. You kind of have to do like a 180 to see this side. So I'm gonna go this side because yeah, it's like the lesser known path to take. But yeah, both are open for single riders. I have a feeling both of them will be like walk-ons right now, but you know. That was so perfect. The cast member was waiting for me to come around the corner and he's like, a person, finally. He's like, great, I need you. We have a group of 5. We need somebody. So I was like, perfect timing. There we go. And we're going right in. This is how single rider queue should go. Okay. This is the coolest thing. So I'm with a group who we're gonna do Wookiee mode. I didn't even know this is a thing. A cast member has to press specific buttons.
All set on your way.
Thank you.
All right, press those flashing buttons when you're flying and may the force be with you.
So yeah, they had to set it up for us to be Wookiee mode. This is so cool. I've never experienced this before. I have no idea. I didn't even know this was a thing. So Chewbacca talks to us the whole time. Oh, we got first up. Oh my gosh, Dad, you would love this. It's Chewbacca the whole time. I got 100% so far. We're trying, Chewie! Wow, that was cool.
So Wookiee mode basically.
That is cool. I had no idea.
It's a healthy drive.
I said it better myself, Chewbacca. Get out of your cargo, gonna exit out this way down the stairs.
Oh, and there's Chewie up there, and Rey, and Vi the Spy. Chewie, we just did Chewie mode on Millennium Falcon. Something I didn't even know was a thing. Oh, look! Okay, so that was the coolest thing ever. So they originally, you saw, put me with a group of 5, and I was the single rider in that group. And then the cast member came up to me and she said, hey, have you done this before? And I told her I had. I'd done the ride many times. And she says, okay, would you want to come over with this other group and do Chewie mode? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't even know. I'm like, what is Chewie mode? So there's a special mode. I had no clue about this. I'm like geeking out right now. That you can do in Millennium Falcon, that as you saw the whole time, instead of the typical like you hear Hondo talking to you, you hear Chewbacca talking all in Wookiee mode. It was so cool. But they said you have to always have exactly 6 people to do it, so they needed another single rider to come over. So that just like worked out perfect that I got to experience that. I had no idea. My dad loves it. Chewbacca is probably like his favorite character in the Star Wars franchise. He's a big Star Wars guy. So yeah, we have to come back and he has to experience doing that. That was really cool. It's the same like movie essentially, but it's just instead of Hondo, you have all Wookiee talk the whole time. That was so cool. I just had no idea that was a thing. So I'm so excited to tell people about this. I am back in the car now. This challenge was a success. I have done all of the single rider queues that were open on Walt Disney World property. This was a fun challenge because while it was only doing 3 rides, I had to go to 3 different locations to achieve doing said rides. So it was just fun. Like I wouldn't have typically traveled to all 4 of these or all 3 of these spots in like the same day necessarily, so it was fun. I enjoyed it. I want to start doing more things like this. If you have any suggestions for different challenge type videos, let me know, because yeah, they are very fun to make. But also, I decided not to get a treat. I'm actually gonna head home and have dinner. I'm running a little bit later than expected with the couple delays that I had, but you know, it's all good. I'm actually planning to be in Disney on Valentine's Day, so I'm definitely gonna prioritize treats then. That's gonna happen. But yeah, fun day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and with that, make today magical and happy Valentine's Day.